technical difficulties, I mean trainer difficulties. Yay, we're on. It's time to get strong.
I can't wait. One workout, you're strong.
Yeah, one workout, you're strong. March, mini band around feet.
It is very silly how we did that high five.
Yeah. If you give high fives, you have to at least give 90% of them ironically.
Yeah.
Like the first person to give high fives, first two people, it's like, a great thing to do.
We were having a conversation with a black friend, my friend Seti. We and all of his some of his bros that he had referred to as his kids.
Yeah.
And I was the only white person. I was talking do high five, and all of them no. You never high five, y'all if you're playing a sport, no. And it was a real. I was and I couldn't. I was ever. No. No, I was give me a high five. You're no.
Hold something if needed. Put the band around your ankles. Sorry, right ankle, but keep it pinned under your left foot to curl like so. Hamstrings. That's what Russell Crowe keeps shouting in Noah. It's his son. Yeah. It's like a fever dream. I'm gonna do 4 more. I'm gonna do 3 more. I'm gonna do 2 more. I'm gonna do 1 more. That's it. I'm not doing any more. Left leg, curlerific. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. You wanna sing the whole thing?
3, 4.
Were the reps we did before.
Hey.
Oh, look who's got some balance and likes to show it off.
5, 6.
All right, I could do that.
5, 6. I only know the Freddy Krueger one. I don't know the actual nursery rhyme.
Yeah, that's a good sign. Honestly, though, whenever you find the root of nursery rhymes, they're always really dark. It's always about the Black Death or some child rapist or something. And scene.
Actually, what is about a child rapist?
Most of them.
What?
They're designed to get kids to learn about dangerous things without freaking out too much. Okay. Lateral walks. The band is around the ankles now.
What if I opened this and it just went back to full winning the money?
It was a fully furnished gym.
Exactly.
With a squat rack right there. Oh, I've been going browsing online, folks. I don't know what's going to happen if I buy some new toys, because I can't expect my home worker outers to have the same toys. But I really want these things for myself. Now that this is really looking like it's a long-term thing. If I had it all to do again,
What did you do?
I would invent a COVID vaccine. No, I would have geared up more ahead of time. We were geared up a little bit, but I would have bought even more toys.
Toys are coming back. You could buy them. You just get turned off because you're you can't get them in 2 days. It takes 7. I'm not going to buy them.
Might as well be never.
You should buy them.
7 days might as well be never.
Oh my goodness.
Band around the knees.
Considering I've made you wait 10 years, that's so.
Good one. Squat, please. Very hingy. Okay? See, that's a very hingy squat. Like a kettlebell swing, it's more hingy. Or a Romanian deadlift, right? Kind of hingy. Or a good morning. Yeah, but do bend the knees. And with the band around the knees, good pressure outward. 4 more. Good for you. You're going to go in my bag for the sliders. I told her to grab stuff. I didn't tell her I suggested that we have
You
stuff.
requested that I help out.
Yeah. It's enough of those. One quick squat with band like so. I'm going to give that one the red one. I'm going to take the black one. Any size can really work, but I would go on the lighter side. You're just going to squat with this, holding it up. So even though today's a more hingy day, it's more of a hammy day. Let's do this. Let's do a Zercher. Hold this up, squat. Okay? So why do we like this one? Well, it's further warming up the legs, and it's just in lieu of a jog around the block. We are just trying to get our heart rate up, so working the arms a bit is a good idea.
How does your body feel today?
Medium. My low back was talking to me a little. I was in my phone. I have one client who actually does have a good bit of stuff. She actually has a bench in her home. And I did exactly what I tell people not to do. I quickly grabbed it and tried to move it, and I felt a little bit of a into my low back. So I just sort of did this. Yeah, no, then we're gonna you know, you got to make sure you're, moving right. You're warmed up. I was not warm. The way the cookie crumbles. But I can do it.
Sorry you hurt yourself. Sorry you felt it. I thought we were doing pistol squats.
I'm way too far forward. Just a few of these in the 90-90 position. Why did I start on my left? Just a few. And let's actually do them in the prisoner position. Fingers behind your head. Don't round the back. You're just leaning and coming back. Lean and come back. Lean. 2 more. 1 more. Which 90-90 with the legs. Prisoner position. Four more. So you're keeping that neutral spine. By the way, it's optional that the hands are up there. If you can't do that, they can certainly be on the ground. You can even kind of help yourself forward like that. Last. Okay, now just a few times switching somewhat quickly with feet staying in one spot. We don't usually do that. There's a new one. So I'll show you more from here. Like 2 windshield wipers. Bump. You might travel a little. See the world. Meet interesting people and kill them. That's the military thing. See the world, meet interesting people, and kill them.
I think that we are not allowed to travel right now.
That is correct. See, I've traveled a bit. I've moved. I'm all the way up here now. And again, if you can't do this hands free, it's okay to do this. You use your armies. See that?
Not your navies.
Not your navies. Alice, do you know where Napoleon kept his armies?
In his sleepies.
That's right. Okay, now that we've traveled a little, go up into this position. Like a crab walk. We are going to do just that, but back and forth. So, just go backwards. Apparently, it's a 2-way crab highway.
Virgin.
Seagull up ahead. right, enough of that. Start the workout. Get your slider. One quick reverse lunge just to further wake things up. Right foot in front, left leg back. Hold something if you need to. Just that. Try to make this also somewhat hingy. So, see, I'm giving it a good forward lean as opposed to like a more upright, more knee dominant. I am trying to get a bit of a stretch in the hammy at the bottom. Not a lot, and Alice won't feel that at all because her hammy is, I shouldn't say loose, just flexible. Loose denotes laxity or excessive looseness. And switch. How's your body feeling today?
So far, so good. In general, it's a little tight, and I need to do some stuff to loosen it, but I'm not doing those things that I know will make me feel better, so I get really comfortable.
I get you.
Foam roll.
I get you. So black.
Start with black bands. Black band. What you gonna do with that black band?
So, option one is you continue to use the slider. Oh, here we go.
Wow.
With the yawns. Oh.
I said come back. That's what I'm not going to.
There's our evidence. I knew it all along. You don't go. Don't even think
I
about
thought this was
it. No, it is not.
huge channel.
So, voila, right? I've got the band around my neck. I'm going to hold L kettlebell down here. All right? So, trying to make this very hammy. You see that? I lower the bell toward my ankle. Now, if you do not have a kettlebell, put a band around the foot. I know you already have a band there, so they're just going to have to learn to get along. The band that's around your upper back and the band that is just held in hand. I'm going to do one more. And again, this back leg, it's just along for the ride. I'm just coasting it back in lieu of just floating it. It's a little easier to slide it versus trying to do this. And again, it's a, you can see that. It's a hip hinge, not a squat. It says, it's not a, yeah, there you go.
That's what you're dancing. You're just dancing. Yeah. It's a hip hinge, not a squat. Want it?
So again, if you don't have a weight, instead of holding that kettlebell, you could either take a mini band or one of these long bands, the lightest one, double it up like that, and now get the idea, instead of a kettlebell, you have a band. If this is too light, you put your hand through it and grip. If that's still too light, either go up a band or choke up a little. Ugh. This thing can get very heavy. That's a lot of work. Best investment you can make is this band. Very versatile. Just 10 of these. So think right glute and ham.
And then when you do it on the left
Good.
foot, think.
Left glute and I'm not trying to do a Russell Crowe. I can't even picture his voice is just sort of deep and Australian. But I don't, has he ever played Australian? I mean, I assume in his youth. Wait, he is Australian, right?
Yeah.
Hmm. Alice, name some Aussie actors.
Hemsworth brothers.
Yes. They only count as one.
There's 3 of them.
They only count as one.
Okay.
Unless you can name all 3, then it counts as 2.
Chris, Liam.
Yeah. See, I was confident making that wager.
Who's the 3rd one?
Nobody knows who. The parents don't know the 3rd one's name.
Okay, so then.
It's like the Baldwins. We run out of. Oh. If you ever look at a photo of all 4 Baldwins, it looks like a series of failed clones after Alec. But by the last one, Adam or something, he's kind of like, he's got those like almost cross eyes and the weird lips, and it's like dumb beard.
What? Okay. Hugh Jackman.
There you go.
What's the name of the person who wrote The Boy from Oz? Who was from Oz?
Peter Allen.
Peter Allen.
We've expanded it to include composers, apparently. Rock stars.
He didn't.
Was he an actor?
I think he's an actor on Broadway and stuff. Or did he only write stuff? I thought he was also on Broadway.
He might have been.
He might not have been.
All right, we'll give it to you. Very good. There's a few, I'm not sure if they're New Zealanders or even just English.
Who you got?
Did you say Guy Pearce already?
Yeah.
Guy Pearce.
I only named like 2 people.
Yeah, so the odds of us saying.
He's an
Kate
actor.
Blanchett, right? She's an Aussie.
Guy Pearce is an actor. I'm thinking of a different Pearce. Never mind.
I think of a different Pearce. Time to go heavier. I'm going straight to the judge. No Monstro yet, but I might. We're gonna see how this set goes. The plan is 2 more. That was sort of a semi warm up. Now we're into the meat of it. We're gonna do 2 per leg now. So we're gonna see how this goes. Hugo Weaving, I think, is a New Zealander. Thank you. You know, that's Agent Smith from the Matrix. We've seen that. What's this face? Is my hair on fire or what?
I have no idea who this person is.
He's Agent Smith, and the
I mean,
bad guy.
I get it, but like at the same time, like I saw The Matrix so long ago.
Oh, we gotta re-rent it. It holds up.
I'm sure it does. It's just,
Alright.
Yeah, I don't know many. And I cannot. You like all of a sudden like tell me this person's from. Oh, okay, good. Right now.
What's her name? The something United States of Tara. What's that actress's name? You know what I mean.
I picture her face.
She was in The Sixth Sense. She was just in Knives Out.
I picture her face. Not
Eric Bana.
yeah.
I'm gonna do like 15.
All right, choose another country and name.
New Zealand.
You name 5 people who are actors.
Oh no, I'm kidding. Because remember before I said I wasn't sure if half these people are New Zealand. You doing a judge?
I can name Kylie Minogue, but she's a singer. actors, not a
We've expanded. We're gonna count musical artists. I'll even count sculptors if you know any of those. I'm throwing that out there to get ahead of when we go to China in this series.
Oh, because they only know.
Then we can include Ai Weiwei.
Oh, holy moly.
They really did. Yeah.
All right, give me Scott's.
Scots. That's tough because how many are have never done their native accent? I don't know. Is Brendan Gleeson a Scot? Or is he Irish? But it's gonna be hard. Ewan McGregor? He's a Scot, right?
Yeah.
Oh, and Ewan Bremner, the other guy in Trainspotting, I guess. Oh, and that other, this is easy, I'll just name everybody in Trainspotting. What's his name? He was then in the Full Monty. That guy. That's tough. He's a good actor, but yeah.
The actress from Barbados.
Wait, I think I've got another one from Barbados.
Like,
What if I could just rattle?
Rihanna.
Rihanna.
So,
She was in Ocean's 13.
Yeah.
No, not 13. Ocean's, what do they call it? 8.
something like that, yeah. The fear one. She was very funny on an interview.
McAvoy.
Oh, yeah, James
I think
McAvoy.
he's a Scot.
Yeah. She was funny on an interview with all the ladies. On, oh crap, I can't think of it. Very funny British talk show, late night talk show. They all sit on a couch
Yeah.
and they sit that show. And Helena Bonham Carter's next to her. And like she has, you either see that she has a dress, Helena is wearing like a dress that has penises on it, or just like abstract lines. And then he mentions it, like, host of the show mentions it. Are you, is that? And Riri's next to her, like, looking, and then a little bit later, the conversation goes to the Met Ball gala, and it's like, oh, I've never been. And Riri, Rihanna, without missing a beat, was like, you should wear shit like that. I called her out, and they all laughed. And it was like, and then they were like, oh, you'll come with me next time, it's fine. But yeah, because like all of the other people on the couch, all the other ladies, had gone multiple times. Oh,
She gets shit for her clothes all the time. Remember you were playing it,
oh.
and I was in the room. Apparently, I have to say that instead of we were watching it. Kelly Osbourne gave one of those backhanded compliments, like boy, you'll just go out in public and not care what you look like or something. And she did like a thanks, Kelly. And then she had to no, I didn't mean it like that. Like, no, too late.
Yeah, she has a very quirky style. Oh man, I gotta hold on to something for these last few.
You fixed it, by the way. For a rep or two there, you got a little extendy in the back.
Yeah.
You pulled it back.
I got this.
I have that.
Oh.
Good save. I'll explain what Alice did briefly. So she was good to here. And then coming up, there was a little bit of before she extended her hip, she lifted her back. You see that? So it's like a two-parter, like back extension and then just the hinge. We don't want this. We want everything at once. So it's all hip and the back is just isometrically working. Monstro time.
Let's stick with the judge.
And get this, you're going to be pulling on me.
Okay.
So Alice is going to be pulling me back. I'm going to move this so that I actually have a slightly better, slightly better hand hold. Yeah, that's better. Okay, I'm going to be way over here. Let me rotate. Come with me, my dear. Okay, I get that this one would be a little bit of work for folks at home, so this might just be a Sean and Alice. If you can set up your door anchor in a spot where you're able to do all these things, God bless you. So I've got two vectors working on me now. Here's the band for the good mornings. Get that over my back. My left hand will hold. Oh, this thing's so heavy. All right, Alice, do your worst.
Back away.
Pull me back. So she's fighting me into hip extension at the top. So I've got to extend my hip against two vectors. And I'm trying to hold on just so that I don't go flying. I'm trying not to pull myself up though. Two more. Okay, that's it. Oh.
Good job.
Thank you. Her turn. Good guess. Jam Jam. And hi, Aunt Joanne.
Hi.
And I think that's all.
All right. Do you want to do the vector thing on me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Vector.
So excited. Yeah.
All right. So again, good morning is the band around the upper back under the right foot. Ball of the left just slides forward and back. Weight, if you got it, in left hand. Okay, you ready? I'm going to give you tension now. Feel stable?
Uh-huh.
I'm going to give you a little more. You want to move up at all?
No, you're good.
Okay, I'm going to back up again.
Taking such good care of me. Moving back and forth.
Now I'm not moving. Sliding away. I started in the wrong octave there. Is Terrence Stamp British or Australian?
I don't know who that is. I'm bad with names. I barely remember my own most times. I certainly can't remember yours. Oh my gosh!
Killing it.
Oh, that's one.
Good. Hooah! We're flying. This is the bulk of it today. The bulk of the wake.
You need a monstro.
Yes.
You're ready.
Sorry, Monstro. Oh, I ain't looking forward to this. Thank you. It flipped over.
Ready?
Now it's this hand.
That makes no sense.
Yeah, because then I'm not reaching across my field. I mean, then it makes sense. I don't have to do this. I want to be able to just do this. I want to have to turn my palm that way. Ease up just a second. Thank you. There we go. All right, do your worst. You can give me a little more effort.
Nice work.
Two more. Okay. Ugh. All right, wherever you want to.
See my laziness to even take off the band, but it's not lazy.
It's efficiency.
Efficient. Boom. This hand, no, it's in the opposite hand. It's in the right hand, right?
Correct. All right, ready for the weight?
Yep.
Back I go.
Okay.
Attack.
Oh. Give me a little more weight.
Give you more weight. You got it. As per usual, we're just going to failure. She's focusing on feeling left hammy and glute. Great. Darn good set.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Do the last one.
All right. This is how we walk around outside when I'm nervous that she's gonna run away. It's like a leash, but she can get a little bit away from you because of the elasticity, but then she gets, pulled back. Okay, big band. If you have a huge band, use it, meaning one of these guys. If you don't, use like 2 of your mini bands, 2 of the heaviest, for leg curls. If you have a workout partner, have them provide resistance on the second part of this superset. Those who've been with me a while know what's coming. Leg curls right into bridges. And I'm going to remind you of an option for loading with band if you don't have a person or a child or a pet to stand on. Here's what you do. You put the band from the outside of your foot. Let me make sure. I should do a dress rehearsal. So it goes from the outside of your left foot. Then it drapes under. See that? This pulls in close, my left foot. Now I go across my hips. Now I go from the inside to the outside of my right ankle. See that? Now I'm loaded. It's not the same. The vector isn't exact, but I'll walk my feet forward. Now that's going to give me tension for my bridge. Okay? Since I already had this on, no, I'm going to take it off. because it gets in the way of the first set. I forgot about that. But again, it's you go inside to out, around your hip, then you swoop around from the inside to out this way. That's for the second thing.
Holy moly, what are we doing?
You know what we're doing.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so here we go. I'm just going to do my leg curls, my sliders. Okay, so I'm up in the bridge. This is option 1. Option 2, if you can't stay up, just try to be up for the way out, but then bring them in and go right back up. Okay, see that? But option 1, you stay up the whole time. If you can't do either, just try your best to keep the butt slightly up. If you're just digging hard into the floor, keep that butt high. Unless you're doing option 2, in which case you let it down for the way in, but then you go right back up. I'm gonna do 8 more. 7, 6. Keep your heels and like the Achilles on the slider. Don't turn it into that. See how I rested for a second by putting my balls of my feet down? 2 more. And now Alice is gonna run over here and get behind me.
Whee!
Want to go for this?
Yes.
Hands on hips, please. And away we go.
This is the weirdest of all the things that we do.
Yes, weird. I'd rather you do that. No, back there. Well, you can do that, I guess, if you want.
So I'm sorry, I just, okay, so our engineers have been doing, we've been taking over and migrating all of this code that had been managed, and this has been a very long project, and it was like received with very little fanfare, but it was basically like consultants for a long time ago built one of our products, and then we just brought it in-house. We brought it in-house about a month ago. And we're doing all this stuff, all this great stuff. But because our engineers are now looking at the code and fixing other things, and just by looking at the code, seeing, like, oh, that's incorrect code, that's incorrect, whatever, and they make little tweaks, not knowing that when they're doing that, they're actually fixing huge, long-time issues. So today, right before we got started, I got noticed that, like, this thing that people were like, this feature isn't at all what we want, blah, 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 blah. It actually does the thing that they all were complaining about, but only because something else now works. So it's like, and then also another thing that had been fixed that like wasn't working. They're like, wait, oh my gosh, this now works. It must be a miracle or something. And I'm like, our engineers are just killing it.
Killing it.
Okay.
Good
You
for
still
you.
going or am I going?
You're doing your sliders.
Okay, sorry.
And I'm just gonna, while you're doing that, I'm gonna remind people how this goes. Because I don't think my description was good before. So while she's sliding, I've got the band looped around my left foot from the outside heading in. But then I immediately go back under my Achilles here. I go to the outside. I slide my foot close to me to bring this across my hips. All right. And then I come from the inside out. So I'm behind and on the inside of my ankle. And now I put it around the outside. This is what you do if you don't have a person standing there. Shimmy about to get it more even. Walk your feet forward. Hit your head on the kettlebell. And now I can hip thrust. Make sense? It ain't the same as having a Cajun pushing on you, but it does work the glutes. Hardest thing is getting out of it. Oh, are you done?
Yeah.
So you gotta keep that wrap on there.
I can't get out.
It's like fighting a wild eel, as opposed to a domesticated eel, I guess. Great.
Uh-huh.
Right there, feel good?
Uh-huh.
How's the weight?
Good.
shift here, but just let your hands a little further down. There, yes. Does it feel like you're gonna break my bones?
Yeah. But it's not to the body?
Yep.
Good. Good. Explosiveness. Nice. It's gonna be flying. Good. That's good. All right. Bravo. Enough of those.
Bruh.
We're moving quick. Yeah, we're 40 minutes in.
Say it.
That's all right. I'm not giving you any reps. You just gotta go do this with me. You ready? Lie on your right side. Full version. Top leg is elevated. Today we're gonna keep the hip flexed, by the way. Really quick, I'll show you the differences. There's this version. Okay? Then there's this version. Option 2 there, it's version 2. It's like you're doing a bridge, but on your side. Version 1, you're just going up and down. You're not popping your hip forward. There is a distinction.
Which one are we doing?
We're doing number 1. Ready? So left leg is in the air. If that's too hard for you, let it touch. Okay, here we go. 1. We do 30. 2. 3. 4.
Where do you think working is?
But
Your
6.
right glute?
Yes. 7. But this does work too, just holding itself up. 8. 9. 10. 20 to go. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. I'm going to take a 5-second break because holy shit. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. Ah! 3. 2.
Good job.
30 was a terrible decision.
It was a great decision.
Horrible.
It was great. Are you ready to go to the other side?
No, you need to rest because the left leg was whipping. It was holding itself up. It had pulled itself up by its bootstraps. I think that expression is supposed to be sarcastic. But think about it. Like, you can't hold yourself up by your boot. Like, it wouldn't make sense. Get it? It's like, I think the expression fight fire with fire, I think originally it meant, well, that's just stupid. Like, if something's on fire and you throw fire at it, it just makes it worse. But eventually it came to mean, well, you gotta fight fire with fire. Unless they mean like, well, here comes the fire, let's do a controlled burn to stop it when it gets there. But when the expression came out, I don't think they were doing controlled burns. I don't think they had helicopters yet. Da Vinci be damned. Up you go, Allie.
We're going to the other side.
No! For you, for me. We already did some of this. We're doing it again. High rep though, and fast. Right foot is through the mini band. Right hand to hold on. Fast Romanians. You ready? Big old hinge. Pop. Pop. Try to almost picture like you're doing a kettlebell swing as far as the tempo. Boom. 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 What's this woo action?
I had to shift. So I was falling over.
Okay, that warrants a woo. I didn't fashion Alice a woo girl, but apparently. How many is that?
12 just bounced in my head, and I don't think it's true.
Two, 3 more. 30 sideline hip lifts. So let it be written, so let it be done.
Didn't think I could do that in this solid.
30?
No, that, the pistol squat. We did the leg.
The same size I did.
I don't know right now. Wait, you're supposed to be this way. So I'm supposed to be behind you.
Why?
Yes.
For the symmetry, right?
Yes.
All right, 1, 2. Hey, we're 1/15th there. 3. We're 1/10th there. 4. Okay, I'll stop that now. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22, 24, 25, 5 to go, 26, 27, 28, 29. Almost done. Last set of Romanians. My last go on today. Oh, no, it isn't. Heath Ledger, but he died.
There's no reason that he couldn't have just shifted his body. He
Oh,
would
Naomi
still
Watts.
on this, that he would have to go to that side. But I'll just point that out to you folks watching. There's no reason that Naomi Watts.
Right? Is that all?
Yep. Wait. I have one. Blonde. She was in Bridesmaids. She put the peas on her back. Romy. Rumor? No. What's her name? Starts with an R. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm. Wilson?
Yes.
We got to stop because we came up with that. Angus Young? Well, that's all, folks.
Holy moly! What a good workout.
Yeah, I thought so. If I do say so myself. That'd be it. Hi, Lara. Well, there goes another week. Done. See you tomorrow? Maybe?
Bye.
Bye. Bye.